Today we're going to talk about string functions. So in our string functions, we always use a hash include string dot h. And whenever we need to declare a function or declare something that is in our string, we use it or write it as our char a. Supposing I name my string as a and say 5 because 5 characters are present in our string, and I say is equals to hello. Hello consists of 5 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we always use it under a double quotation marks. You cannot use one quotation, you cannot use 3 quotations, only 2 quotations specifically for your string. Now when I'm talking about the types of string function, the first one is our strlen, that is used to find the length of a string. So it says hash includes string.h and we declare our string, and then I'm saying int len, strlen and s. It helps me count the number of words in a string. But how are you going to apply it in your code? So for example, for this one, I've already written my code and I'll just do it. Yeah. I hope it is visible by now. Yes, there it goes. Just give me a second. Yeah. So here I declared my hash includes studio.h because it includes my printf and scanf function. Then I stated my hash includes string.h because it includes my string functions. One of them is strlen, that is used to define or tell us the number of or the length of the string. Okay. So then I said int main. As I said there also char s, I declared my string, then int len, strlen s, that tells you the length of the string. Now how am I going to print it on my output? So I say printf num is %d and len. So this is how you apply it. Now I'll just showcase you the functions of each string function, and I hope you'll be able to apply them. Now we're going to talk about the strcpy. It does the simple thing that it copies your one string to another. So what is it? We say our char src, this is the name of our string, hello, and our char test, this is my second string, this is my first string. Now when I say strcpy test comma src, that means that whatever is in my string 1, whatever is in for src gets copied to my test. So in the right position, it holds the stuff which is to be copied. In left position, it holds the stuff in which we are supposed to copy. So yeah. So when I'm saying this is my src, hello, this is my test, that is empty. So when I do strcpy or strcpy, then my value of hello gets copied to my test and my test will become my hello when I'll just use my output printf statements. Then comes our strcmp. It compares two strings. If my two strings are equal, it returns me 0. Cat, cat. Yeah. If your two strings are unequal, so if your first is greater than your second, it gives you a positive number. And if your first is less than the second, it gives you a negative number. strcmp. Okay. Then when I'm going to go further, we're going to talk about str. So it meant that it means that you are substring, we are using a substring inside another string. But supposingly I have a bucket and I have another bucket. So if I'm putting this bucket inside this, so this and this. So this is what is happening here. That I am substring, you find the substring inside another string, okay? So if I'm saying my char s is equals to hello world, and I say char pointer str s world, so it is going to point to my world. It finds that substring. So yeah, what happens is this bucket points to whatever is inside my supposedly A, B, C, and this bucket holds a pointer. It holds a pointer. So if I say I need my A, it points to my A. If I say my B, it points to my B. If I say my C, it points to my C. So yeah, it is a bucket inside a bucket. One bucket holds the stuff, second bucket finds the stuff. Yeah. So I say my str s from the string I'm gonna find and the word which I'm gonna find. So if there is nothing that is found, it returns you null. Then we are going to talk about sprintf. Yeah. So when I'm talking about sprintf, it stores formatted output into a string instead of printing it. So I say char buffer 50. Yeah. And it can store 50 characters. And I say int age 20. Yeah. Int age is equals to my 20, right? So in that condition, when I say my sprintf buffer comma age is percentage %d comma 20 comma age. So now what happens is that my buffer says your age is 20. Okay? So basically the sprintf function is used to format and store a string in a buffer. It is similar to the printf, but it stores the result. This result is being stored, right? Now we'll just see a quick recap of the things. First, we have our strlen that is used to find the string length. Then we have our strcpy that is used to find or that is used to copy the string. Then we have our strcmp that is used to compare our strings. Then we have our str that is used to find a substring. Then we have our strprintf that is used to format data into our strings. So this was all about the strings in brief and how we can use them in our programs. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.